VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's VanVleet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Rebound by Williams.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Round the pass to Williams. Stolen by VanVleet. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the 3-point shot.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Tatum. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Now here's VanVleet. Dishes it to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Clock at 6. Over Smart. A putback. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Now here's Brown. It's deflected. And Tatum launches it from deep. Horford kicks to Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
Here's Trent, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
VanVleet against Smart. Brown outside. Driving in. Passes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum's shot is off.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Trent. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Back to Trent. Stolen by Smart. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Siakam, good.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Tatum against Anunoby. Williams trying to break free. Tatum no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Trent. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Horford. Trying to end the drought.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Tatum against Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 6.
I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's seizing it without a second's hesitation.
Here's Anunoby. And it's off from 3-point range. Boston trailing. Outside, Smart. Horford the pass to Williams. And stolen by Siakam. Feeds it to Barnes. Puts the move on. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Anunoby sends it back. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Here's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, and the Celtics getting some veteran help, Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Barnes passes to Siakam. Good work defensively by Horford.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Siakam outside. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Boston has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brown against Trent. Taken away. Fast break Toronto. Here's Barnes, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Offline from the top of the key. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Smart kicks to Tatum. Three-pointer. Over Trent. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that is...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
17. The Raptors. 17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Here's Brown, and finish off by Brown.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes sliding it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Stolen away. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford. Brown against Trent. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Boston, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Achua, he's checked in for Trent. Siakam, a screen on Smart. Tries the spin move. Charity stripe shot. Here's Achua. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tatum against Barnes. Tatum passes to Horford. Brown outside. Smart kicks to Horford. Back to Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Anunoby against Brown. To the middle. In the corner, Horford with it. Now the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Horford. Busted. No good that time either. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Siakam has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Smart against Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Pass to Achua. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Siakam misses.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Van Vliet. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Smart. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Smart finds Brown. Here's Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. No good that time. Gets it off. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's busted. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in at the pivot, manning the middle.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Tatum against Barnes. Barnes against Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Tatum. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Cornette passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The kick out to Tatum. Over Barnes. Tatum's shot is off. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And stolen by Horford. Tatum on the wing. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette.
Lineup for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Screen by Siakam. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Shoots from 14. He squares up and sinks it. And the Celtics lead by 4. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Anunoby against Brown. 5 to shoot. Siakam inside the three-point line.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
Right side Tatum. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And again, Toronto no up.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Horford. Dish now to Williams. Brown outside. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam left side. Van Vliet on the wing. Passes it to Achua. Stolen by Smart. Outside, Horford. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Van Vliet against Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. Over Barnes.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Siakam's shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's the pass to Horford. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Playing with great activity, Pascal Siakam's become so proficient off the bounce.
At the line for the Raptors.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Horford. Bucket's good. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead. Thank you, David. Great interview on it. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the all eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Garland with the bucket.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Van Vliet against Garland. A 3 ball. He can't hit that time. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Shoots over Garland. And too long on the shot. And here's Cleveland.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Now here's Mobley. Back to Allen. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got his second bucket.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now, here's Garland. From deep three-point range and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mitchell left side. And Barnes sends it back. LeVert against Anunoby. There's the 3. Great D that time from LeVert. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mitchell against Barnes. That one drops for him.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet left side. And the Raptors miss again. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell looking it over. .129 left in the first quarter. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Barnes. No points in the game yet for him. LeVert grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Trent against Mitchell. And good that time. Mitchell's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. It's a hand on it, and it's Barnes on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Despite being only about 6'1", Garland is a terrific finisher in the paint, even with the defense all in his space.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 4. Well, and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Garland with it. From deep. Siakam pulls it in. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. LeVert the pass to Okoro. 4 on the clock. Shoots. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Siakam. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Siakam's got 6 points.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Okoro. Okoro setting the pick for Garland. Shoots over Van Vliet. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Trent with the wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shoots over Anunoby. LeVert is screen on Van Vliet. Can they get it? Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
There's one thing that you can say about Garland. This man makes plays. Right there, bailing his team out when they needed him.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Spins. 17-foot shot on the way.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro, and Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Garland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2 minutes.
Trent against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Rubio. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Allen. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Pass to Ananobi. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell passes to Allen. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Van Vliet against Rubio. Mobley outside. Mitchell wide open. And he recovers it. Down low. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, but let's just say it's tremendous.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Over Barnes. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The Raptors, 15.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Raptors trail by 3. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Ricky Rubio is out there with the Coral. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Love, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Trent kicks to Barnes. Siakam a screen on Wade. That puts them in the lead. Barnes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's the screen. Rubio. Okoro passes to Stevens. A 3-pointer, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Anunoby, no good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. Kicks to Okoro. Wade surveying the D. Over to the wing. Wade a screen on Trent. Stevens the pass to Wade. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Pass to Wade. Love with the screen for Wade. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Achua, the pass to Benton. Inside, here's Porter. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. Rubio sends the pick for Okoro. Nifty move. That one's not going to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. The feed now to Flynn.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Banton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes it inside. Another shot. Young with no one around. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. And it's Young finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Rubio outside. A steal. Here's Banton. Porter in the corner. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
They could use a bucket. Rubio misses. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto. And that one misses.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Outside Flynn. They get it back. Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Right side, Garland. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 8.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Here's Flynn. And the Raptors miss again. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Wade passes to Love. Shakes him. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A real display of willpower by Caleb, making sure his shot falls and the and one.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Now Flynn. Shoots over Garland.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
It's still anybody. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Garland finds Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot. And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Barnes can't get it to go. That one drops. He ties it up. Achua, he's checked in for Trent. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. To take the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Toronto shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Mitchell against Anunoby. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. There's Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Loads it up there for Siakam. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. Kicks it out to Garland. Garland is doubled. Down low. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Siakam outside. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Anunoby with it. Garland picks him up. The pass to Achua. And it's sent back by Allen. To take the lead. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Knocked loose. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Van Vliet. It's good from the top of the key. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Allen with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Garland. Shot clock at 6. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Raptors trail by 3. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Achua. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Garland dishes to Allen. Mitchell right side. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Siakam. Stolen by Mitchell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Levert against Barnes. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
For 3, Van Vliet off target from downtown. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And Grant, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Van Vliet, just 4 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. Lowry drives in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
So good at knifing his way inside. Lowry only needs just a sliver of daylight, and he's on the attack.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. The three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Lowry with it. Siakam covering. Here's Hero. No good on the shot. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam in the post. Pounded by Adebayo. Siakam, no good. Here's Hero. No good off the back of the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Anunoby for 3. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Butler. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. There's the triple. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Now here's Siakam. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Butler against Trent. Pass to Lowry. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. Toronto has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Trent against Hero. Kicks it out to Barnes. From outside the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat with the lead. Left side Butler. Hero outside. Martin outside. Takes a 3. Miami, no good that time either. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Now here's Van Vliet. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the inside, Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Now Barnes. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Cash money from 16 feet away.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
to Butler. Back to Lowry. There's the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Barnes. 29 seconds left in the first.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. The turnaround. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Lets the three fly. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. Nope.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. The 3 ball. Adebayo grabs the board. And Miami has possession. 3-point lead. Here's Butler. And that one's long. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Hero for 3 from deep 3-point range. Miami, no good that time either. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Hero finds Martin. Beyond the arc. And Tyler Hero gets a 3.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Outside Barnes. Trent on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Hero. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
3-pointer, Van Vliet gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hero with another miss. Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Butler against Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Miami has has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Trent against Hero. Adebayo passes to Martin. Hero with it. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hero. And again, the Heat missing. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto.
Your Miami Heat, 14. The Raptors, 20.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
So, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Trent outside. Up top, Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Barnes, it's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Lowry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Pass to Hero. 4-3, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Hero's got 9 points.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Outside Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Tyler Hero.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He's off on the second. Miami trailing. Here's Martin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Foul. Oh, gee.
And it's tied up with that one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Over Adebayo. And again, Toronto no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Trent from long range. And the Raptors miss again.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the shot goes. And now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Can they get it? Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that's good as he hits both shots. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Lowry with it. Martin right side. Hero against Trent. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. For 3. Toronto the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. Hero outside. And here's Martin. Now here's Butler. Anunoby covering. The baseline J is on the way. He can't get it to go.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Barnes in the post, working on Adebayo. Barnes finds Siakam. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Hero. It's Martin on the wing. Now here's Lowry. 3-pointer. And again, the Heat missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Right side, Anunoby to tie it up. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Barnes.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Hero with the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Butler can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Martin, left side. It's stolen by Trent. A minute 53 left in the fourth. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Pass to Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Counted from distance. And the Heat lead by 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Martin against Barnes. Fires for 3. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Hero on the wing. Jacks up with 3. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hero outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Outside Barnes. 3-pointer. The shot no good. Now Hero. So it's Miami picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent.
emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Anunoby. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot, and stolen by Tatum. And here we go with Horford running up the court. Tatum on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet outside. Misses the 3. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now here's Tatum. Brown the pass to Smart. Austin needs to get off a shot. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And that one drops. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Brown against Trent. Brown kicks to Smart. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Siakam against Williams. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Brown throws it down.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Trent outside. The pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 5. Brown the pass to Smart. Lets it go with a 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And another shot. They grab their own miss. Brown kicks to Tatum. Over Siakam. Tatum no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Siakam on the foul.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Now here's Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brown the pass to Smart. And stolen by Siakam. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's the triple. Raptors get it back. The kick out to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's all knotted up.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Brown dishes to Horford. Pulls it up. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first personal.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. Now here's Van Vliet. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Brown kicks to Horford. Passes it to Tatum. There's the drive. Fader on the way. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now Williams following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 7. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam.
Toronto foul. Fred Van Vliet.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers. There are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. The 3 from Tatum. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Smart from downtown. And he overshot that one, missing. Van Vliet with it. Williams picks him up to the inside. Siakam. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Floats it up for Horford. And the dunk by Horford. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Tatum no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Tatum. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Horford no luck. Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet with it. He's got 6. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Trent against Brown. Back to Smart. Kicks it to Tatum. It's up a 3. Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in. Brown's got 7.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple. 23 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Now here's Horford. Fades away. Basket good. 6 points for him.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And so it's Boston in the draw.
Score is your Raptors 18, the Celtics 26.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
From the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Relentless offensive effort from Pascal Siakam, sending the ball right back with an emphatic slam.
Now Brown. 7 points in the game. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Smart against Van Vliet. Smart kicks to Tatum. Shoots. Williams trying to break free. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And I tell you what, Tatum is proving to be an all-around scorer of the basketball. He can do it all.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Smart. Now the pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Brown outside. And then Brown with the dunk.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Trent, right side. Van Vliet sets the pick for Trent. Drills it from outside. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Van Vliet wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 11.
a leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Barnes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Williams. The kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet's got rebound number 8 now on the night. For the tie. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Smart. And Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Here's Brown. He's got 9. Tatum kicks to Brown. Launches it. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Trent on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Van Vliet. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. From deep 3-point range, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And the basket by Tatum.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jumper.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 9 points now in just the second half. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Trent. From past the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Here's Horford. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. He kicks it to Barnes. Nice move. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Brown with the bounce pass. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Siakam, a screen on Williams. Anunoby. Oh, good on the triple.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Smart deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Tatum. They get the rebound, and it's Williams with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
From deep, it's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. 9-point game, and it's in there. And that's 12 points for Siakam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Pass to Tatum. This one for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam misses. And here is Williams. Kicks to Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Beyond the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Siakam against Williams. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Siakam misses. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
direction to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, BA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Now here's Anunoby. Over LeVert. Siakam controls the rebound and the putback.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Mobley against Barnes. Garland for three. Cleveland gets it back. Left side Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Van Vliet misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed. The unspoken communication on the alley-oop and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
With the crossover, the rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Just 5 on the clock. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Garland. Van Vliet misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Mitchell drives in. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. On up the court. Here's Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Mitchell misses. Toronto trailing. Siakam for three. They get it back. Barnes passes to Trent. Goes back up. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Van Vliet against Garland from 20 feet. Van Vliet misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Trent. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. LeVert, a screen on Van Vliet. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Now there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam opportunistic on the drive.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading. The 3 from Mitchell. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. LeVert goes against Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. From deep, Mobley gets the 3 ball to go. Mobley's got 5.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. VanVleet misses. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Cavaliers on top, up 5. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
VanVleet, the pass to Trent. And they'll get another chance. Back to VanVleet. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's VanVleet. And the layup is good off the glass.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. VanVleet misses. The Cavs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Mitchell up top, guarded by Trent. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
And he's good on the second.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
VanVleet outside. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. VanVleet's got 7.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Garland against VanVleet. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. On the break. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Mitchell uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
3-pointer, VanVleet. Offensive rebound. Here's Siakam. Rejected by Allen. Here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. 1:44 left in the first half. Mobley, no good. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Outside Garland. Hoop poked away. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Anunoby, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. Okoro is checked in for Mitchell.
Second team foul.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. LeVert outside. Over on Anunoby. LeVert finds Mobley. Drives to the hoop. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
Trent outside. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Off with the layup. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Mobley passes to LeVert, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Love is checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Stevens is checked in for LeVert. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. Back to Rubio. Barnes comes with a double team. 4 on the clock. 13 feet out. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Siakam. The shot no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks,
Raptors 19. The Cavaliers 21.
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Okoro. It's good from about 19 feet. Okoro's got his first points of the game. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Pass to Okoro. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Stevens. Out to Rubio. Over Van Vliet. Here's Wade. No good from outside. Toronto trailing. This for the tie. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Love for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby on the take. Van Vliet on the wing. The 3 is up. Cavaliers with a rebound. Knocked loose. Pass to Stevens. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Anunoby. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okoro, guarded by Trent. Anunoby against Rubio. Here's Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A line change here for Toronto. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Inside, here's Achua. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Wade. Takes the three. Rebounded by Flynn. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both. 1:51 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Wade. Rubio, a screen on Young. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. The Raptors with a lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Benton. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Wade. Out to Rubio. Here's Stevens. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Flynn. To the paint. It's stolen by Rubio. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Wade misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Achua, the shot's good.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
The Cavs trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Rubio, a screen on Young. Wade misses.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Going inside on the wing, Porter. From downtown, Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wade to stop the drought. Achua with the rebound. Here's Flynn. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And he lobs it up.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Well, the Raptors shooting just 34% so far in this one. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. To the inside. Here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Mitchell with the ball. Looking to end this cold spell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. It's Barnes on the wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. LeVert with a rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The 3 from Mitchell. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Another shot. LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Garland for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Van Vliet outside. No good on the 3. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That's one for the highlight reel right there. He didn't hold back anything on that finish.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And he's going for the oop here. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Mitchell against Trent. Mobley, a screen on Trent. Mobley outside to tie it up. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley with the block.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Siakam. Oh, he missed it.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Cleveland calls timeout.
The
Score's tied at 39. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's make some noise. We are at 6 minutes.
For the win! Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're going. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Van Vliet. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in a small forward. The three from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. To take the lead. Rebound by Van Vliet. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The kick out to Van Vliet. Puts the move on. Stolen by Allen. Extra time here. Just over a minute into overtime. Out to Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 22 points.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Outside Anunoby. And here's Barnes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Trent against Mitchell. And he lobs it up top.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Nice move. The shot off that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here comes Toronto on the push. Shakes him. And it's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Unloads. Yes!
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Tipped. Anunoby on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Now here's Anunoby. The three from Barnes. No good from three-point range. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. Things looked a little uneven for them.
right, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at center. Lowry. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now, Anunoby. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Right side, Martin. Butler feeling it out a bit. Feeds to Lowry. Passes it to Hero. 4 on the shot clock. The 3. Lowry can't get it to go. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. For 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He'd have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Martin. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Trent.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Siakam inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with the ball. For 3, Siakam. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Hero. Wing shot on the way. They get it back. Butler kicks to Martin. Outside Lowry. 3-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And here's Martin. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 5 now.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Takes a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Kicks it out to Hero. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's the Heat on the break. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And they recover it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo. That shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet outside. And again, no good by Toronto. On offense, here are the Heat. Lowry kicks to Hero. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Good D by Barnes.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Hero. Left side, Lowry. Three-pointer, Butler. And no good in the last second attempt this time. It's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Heat lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Raptors trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it goes down 2 points. Trent's got his first bucket in this one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. From deep. The shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
It's Martin on the wing, covered by Barnes. Miami no good on that time either. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. There's the pass to Trent. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fires from deep. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Martin. Lowry's got 5.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
From 10 feet out, here's Siakam. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry finds Butler over Barnes. Toronto grabs the miss. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Van Vliet looking around. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Butler sets a screen for Lowry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Trent outside. Floats it up there for Siakam. Barnes against Martin. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
That's to Lowry. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. He gets that one. Butler's got 9.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Siakam. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
And here is Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Martin for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Siakam. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead, leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks, David. And we'll be back. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Siakam up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Siakam kicks to Trent. Hero against Anunoby. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Butler. Outside for Martin. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. For the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Lowry ready for the attack there, and he saw that opening and took it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For 3, Van Vliet. Trent passes to Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Raptors trail by 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Butler. Here's Hero. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto trailer. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 5 now.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And it's Barnes at the elbow. The tray. Hands it from downtown. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Barnes outside. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 5. Lowry finds Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on the 2nd free throw. And Toronto has possession. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Martin. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Siakam against Lowry. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
2-second difference between shot clock and gameplay. Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And here's Adebayo outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Barnes. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
28. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Heat leading by 8. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Outside Hero. Just 5 on the clock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle, it's stolen by Martin. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Butler kicks to Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Miami leading by 11. Adebayo kicks to long. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And Bam initiating all of that, igniting the fast break with his defensive awareness.
Van Vliet outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Hero with the screen on Anunoby. And it's Butler missing. Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Outside, Hero. And stolen by Siakam. Trent with it. Butler covering. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Miami no good on that time either. A lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. The drive by Lowry uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Trent's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Martin. Back to Lowry. Over Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martin. And a deep 3 from Lowry. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And here's Toronto. 9-point game. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lowry with the ball. Five to shoot. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And how about Kyle reminding you he can be a few steps behind the line.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.